Welcome back to your channel. It's the PBC, Pelican Bay Corner. It's your boy PBK9s. And I got some breaking news from the city. Hey, I don't know if these CNN satellites from outer space or the PBC satellites from outer space, but the breaking news came across my desk. I ain't had the time to see who it was from. Breaking news, breaking news. And we coming from Dallas, Texas. They call this joint Fight Club. I think the first one was called Operation Pitbull. I forgot what the first one was in East Texas. Man, we in Dallas, where we talking about, man, we talking about a whole lot of dogs. Whole lot of dogs. I'm gonna let y'all get to it, and I'm gonna talk afterwards. I ain't gonna talk first. I'm gonna talk afterwards. Let y'all hear the article first, and I'm gonna give you my review. Big salutes and big shout out to all the brothers down in the chat, all the sisters down in the chat, and everybody listening or watching or doing both. Big salute to everybody that's taking care of them dogs, and we got some things to talk about when this article is over. Let's get into it. We're going to Dallas, what they call Fight Club. You know what I'm saying? Fight Club. Let's get into it.
Dallas dog fight ring bust. Cops rescue 207 dogs, hauling guns and drugs. Dallas police and a coalition of local and federal partners hit dozens of locations across the city in a sweeping animal cruelty probe that ended with more than 200 dogs pulled from suspected dogfighting operations. Officers also hauled away a cache of weapons, narcotics, and dogfighting training gear, and the department says arrests tied to the operation will be announced as detectives sort through the evidence and file charges. Police say raid netted weapons, drugs, and 207 dogs. According to the Dallas Police Department, the enforcement action, dubbed Operation Fight Club, ended with more than 200 dogs and a long list of contraband seized. The department's post lists 207 dogs removed from multiple properties, along with 11 shotguns, 28 rifles, 21 pistols, 6 revolvers, 534.4 grams of cocaine, 577.5 grams of marijuana and fentanyl pills, plus treadmills, chains, and other paraphernalia. Police said some firearms turned out to be stolen and reiterated that arrests related to dogfighting and other crimes will be announced as the investigation moves forward. Shelters and nonprofits stepped in to care for animals. Local shelter partners such as Dallas Animal Services and Operation Kindness are equipped to handle large rescue operations and are expected to care for the dogs while investigators work the cases. The department's DPD Beat blog has previously documented joint operations where those groups handled transport, sheltering, and veterinary screenings after animal seizures, including coordinated rescues and follow-up care. For large dogfighting investigations, the ASPCA has described deploying crime scene investigators and temporary sheltering to collect forensic evidence and provide medical treatment for seized animals. Why these raids often turn up drugs and guns. Experts and legal analysts note that underground dogfighting networks frequently overlap with other criminal activity, including illegal drug trafficking, weapons offenses, and gambling. Studies and law enforcement reviews of previous raids show narcotics, stolen firearms, and other criminal evidence are often recovered alongside fighting paraphernalia, which can expand the scope of prosecutions and complicate casework. That tangled criminal ecosystem helps explain why investigators in Dallas reported both dozens of firearms and significant quantities of narcotics during the sweep, as noted by legal experts and reviews of prior cases. Charges and legal stakes under Texas law causing a dog to fight or operating a dogfighting facility can be prosecuted as a state jail felony, while possessing dogfighting equipment or attending a fight can carry misdemeanor penalties, according to the Texas Penal Code. The Dallas Police Department has said arrests tied to the sweep will be announced as detectives finish processing evidence and forwarding cases to prosecutors. Investigators are asking anyone with information to contact the Dallas Police Animal Cruelty Unit as the probe continues. The seized animals will stay in the care of shelter partners while detectives catalog evidence and build cases, and the city now faces weeks of medical evaluations, forensic testing, and legal work. For residents, the operation is a stark reminder that animal cruelty investigations rarely exist in a vacuum and can ripple across neighborhoods when authorities suspect organized criminal activity is in play.
200 and some dogs. You know, man, look here. Now, y'all be logical with yourself now. 200 and some dogs seized. You tell me, all these 200 and some dogs, we don't got some what they consider grand champions, what they consider champions, what they consider well-known dogs throughout the country. 200 and some dogs is not a little bit of dogs. They took 100 and some in South Carolina when they made the big bus at one time. 200 and something, boy, that's a lot of damn dogs. You know, and man, like I said, be logical with yourselves. Why would they ban these dogs when they're getting plenty shotguns, plenty rifles, plenty handguns, and a whole lot of dope, whole lot of drugs? And we know out of all these guns they picked up, and some of them got some bodies on it. And some of them got some crimes been committed on them, which is gonna lead them to other directions, other avenues. Why would they ban the dogs? You better start listening to PBK9 Dog Talking News. I'm trying to give you some real info out here. And I ain't talking about today. We always talk about this shit. This is a big dog fighting bus, but this shit ain't nothing to the channel. I tell you about this shit all the time. Oh, and when brothers come down in my comments talking about, oh, look at him. He must be the one giving up all the dog. Man, I don't know one motherfucker in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And if I know them, I don't know they live in Dallas. But you got 200 and some dogs seized. You got a whole bunch of drugs seized. Let me ask y'all brothers another thing. What's the purpose of selling fentanyl when you know it's killing your partners out here? You know, it's killing mankind. What's the purpose of selling that shit for a couple of dollars? All money ain't good money is what I keep telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? What is the purpose of selling fentanyl, man? That shit destroying the game. Because you want to spend something cheap, you want to buy something and get a whole lot of product for a cheap price. But this shit killing your folk out here. Back in my days, the fiends, I came in the game, I was a young teenager. And the fiends, when I left the game, they were still smoking and enjoying themselves. These fiends out here now, they don't got but a 6-month time frame. You know, 6 months, you're in and you're out. To all my brothers, I don't care how old you is, from the ones that's 70-something that's still out here smoking, to the ones that's 15, 16 that just getting in the game smoking. Believe me, my brother, get out that game. That ain't the game you want to be in when you smoke and you try to enjoy yourself. You know, because they've been saying crack kills, but we know that was a phrase that they put out that it kills your brain cells, it kills, and they want you to get off of it. But now I'm telling you that shit literally, crack kills, cocaine kills. Be careful, my brothers. I got a lot of brothers that I love out there, you know, that do a little toot here and there. Be careful, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, man. And like I said, why would they ban the dogs when the dogs lead them to other stuff? You know how many other arrests, how many people they gonna get for kilos and kilos of heroin, kilos of cocaine just off these 200 dogs? Like I said, all the guns that they just picked up. You know how many of them guns gonna be linked to other violent crimes that happened in the past? Why would they ban the dogs? And I say be logical with yourself. Don't try to get down in my comments trolling. Be real with it. Ask me all kind of shit about what I got going on. Man, I ain't been in no game like that in over 15 years. Going on, at least you want to blame somebody else for what's going on. You can't blame nobody but yourselves. We don't wish bad on nobody. But I'm just here to give the news. 200 and some dog seized is not a lot, not a little bit of dogs. And you can best believe they didn't get that from one person. 200 and some dogs came from a whole lot of people out here. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that dog news, but I'm gonna give it to you fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. You see, my raw and uncut is legal raw and uncut. My pink Peruvian is legal pink Peruvian. And in my days, we didn't know about no motherfucking fentanyl. We gave it to them. I'm going to tell you like this real, since you want to talk that street talk. You know, only thing if we cut it with baking soda. If we cut it with what they call it, laxative. That laxative type stuff. You know, if we cut it with something that wasn't going to hurt them. Only thing it did was turn black on their stem. They complain about it. Oh man, it's jamming my stem up. They come running up to you, man. Look at this. Look at my stem. Got all this black stuff all up, car clogged all up in it. And guess what? They live to smoke another damn day. You know what I'm saying? Live to smoke another day. Now, man, that shit taking them out. You know, taking them out, and that shit ain't funny, man. It ain't funny because each snort you take with these brothers out here today, they ain't like the brothers from the days that we came up with. You know what I'm saying? The brothers in the days that we came up with, they'll cut your shit with something that you good. All you can do is complain. You don't get a chance to complain with these folk out here now, man. That fentanyl ain't no joke. And like I said, I don't respect nobody selling that shit. If you want to be in the game, you want to get yourself some real dope, some real coke. If you want to be in the game and do all that fentanyl and all that shit, man, it's destroying the people out here. And I understand why they doing what they doing. And like I said, I'm just here to get the news. Whatever they do in that street shit don't bother me because I'm not involved with it. You know, whoever they bust, it don't got nothing to do with me because I'm not involved with it. I figured out a way to make my shit legally. 200 and some dogs. We talking about every bloodline it is. Out of them 200 dogs, you can bet you believe they got Red Boy Jocko, they got Jeep, they got Eli, they got Bolio, they got Kobe, they got every damn thing. 200 and some dogs. You know what I'm saying? Now, it ain't the biggest that we saw. We done seen busts bigger. But these folks say this shit ain't over. It's a whole lot of more stuff that's about to be going on over the next 1 or 2 weeks. And you know I'm going to give it to you. And I know for a fact, you know, because I done did the news, when these big busts happen, all kind of things trickle down from them. You get these busts, this the big one, Fight Club, Bust Fight Club, and then next week you got somebody else that done lost 20 dogs. Next week you got somebody else that done lost 30 dogs. Somebody else that done lost 50. Somebody else that done lost this, you know. And then I keep telling y'all, it's a whole lot of bullshit that ain't coming out. All these big time kennels that ain't catching no time. All these big time dog men that ain't, you don't hear nothing about it. It disappears off the radar. Hey, something going down. You know what I'm saying? Something going down. You can talk shit about K9s, you know, but at the end of the day, PBK is here to stay, baby. You know what I'm saying? I told you, the dog news is job security for the Bay. You don't want to make the news? Don't make the damn news. You know what I'm saying? And the game ain't what you think it is. You know, it ain't what you think it is. Yeah, them dog fighting charges, it might be a misdemeanor to look at this, a misdemeanor to a regular felony for this. It might not seem that big to you. But when they come get all that other shit, and like I said before, with all them guns, with all them drugs, you can bet your dollar, your bottom dollar, that some of them guns gonna link back to homicides, robberies, pistol whippings, and all type of fuckery. Oh man, I can't take that. I know somebody with 50 dogs and a little bit of dope and a little bit of weed over here. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go down just like that. You want to get mad with me because I'm reporting the news. The hell with it. The hell with it. The hell with you and everybody else that want to get mad. These brothers and sisters out here need to know how it's going with these dogs so they won't get caught on the wrong side of the track. Make your decision today. Today, my brother, if you ain't in this jammed up in this situation that I'm talking about, and even if you is, you know, it's time to make a change. Take these dogs and do other things with them. Work is work. Money is money. You know, if you can figure out another way to make money with your dog, figure out another way to make money with your dog. 5,000 is 5,000. You know, long as that dog bringing it in, he bringing it in. But at some point, you got to see that the illegal shit, it ain't what it used to be, my brother. You know, my sister. These sisters out here be playing on I know a couple sisters out here, they try to play on the back street and talk all kind of bullshit about me, right? You know, but them the same ones that want to lead you down the wrong damn path and be on these Facebook groups talking shit like they gangster. And I'm talking about the women now. Certain one of them, you know, be talking shit like they body this and that and calling people names and this and that, want to lead you down the wrong path. But it's a whole lot easier for PBK to save my brother, save my sister out here by giving you the news and hoping you make the right decision, to step in the right path so you won't get in trouble in the future. Because I told you, some of them just want you in trouble. But they ain't gonna be there with that bond money when you're jammed up with them guns and that dope and all that other shit. They ain't there with that bond money, but it is on Facebook trying to act like they your boy, trying to act like they your folk, trying to act like they your girl, your home girl. Oh, Pelican Bay is this and Pelican Bay is that. Pelican Bay is this and he's that. But you ain't talking about them 200 damn dogs. You know, like I said, man, I'm just here to give my brothers and sisters this news. Give it to them the way I always give it to them. Like I said, fair, unbiased, raw and uncut. We don't care. It's fair and unbiased over here. The same shit I say about these brothers that just lost this 200, the same shit I say about folk in South Carolina. Fair and unbiased, dog. You don't want to hear it. You know what to do when you don't want to hear it. You know? And see, they're going to put it on Facebook, but they just going to put the article. I'm going to give you all the little in-betweens. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you all the in-betweens. The little bit of weed they got caught with wasn't with shit in Texas. You know what I'm saying? But that fentanyl is something in all 51 states. You know, that's something in all 51 states. You know, them guns, that's something in all 51 states. You know how many of them guns they got caught? That's somebody had them guns that was a felon and wasn't supposed to have no gun. Felon in possession of firearm. They ain't telling all that yet. They'll break down the details as the days go on. You know, Operation Fight Club. You know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Salute to all my brothers and sisters out there that doing the right things with these dogs. It ain't easy. When you're used to coming up, I tell you all the time, I'm from the golden era where we can do that thing and go out there and sign a blue ticket. You know what I'm saying? And want none of this shit that's going on now. That shit y'all like to say, oh, if anybody's out here is with the Humane Society, I'm talking about when you're in the box. Anybody out here in the Humane Society, and anybody out here is undercover, please say something now because we wouldn't be doing it. Man, that's a crock of bullshit. It always been a crock of bullshit. It's just something to make brothers feel like they was doing something. Man, listen here. It ain't no undercover gonna come out and say I'm the police at no damn undercover dog fighting bus if he there. It ain't no Humane Society gonna come out and say I'm Humane Society if they undercover. What the fuck y'all think y'all dealing with? You know, all of us. That's a hill of bill of shit. None of that shit real, man. It's time to start thinking out here, man. Don't waste your life leaving your family about some bullshit ass dog that ain't hitting no shit any damn way. It'd be a damn shame for them folk to come and take all them damn curs and lock you up for the drugs and dope and guns. Like I said before, man, when you talking about that many guns, ain't no way in hell homicides ain't involved. Ain't no way in hell crimes ain't on some of them damn guns. Ain't no way in hell a lot of y'all felons that ain't supposed to have them and you ain't going out like that. I ain't here to say who gonna tell. That ain't my job. I'm just here to give that dog news. 200 and some dogs don't need to be passed on easy. You know, don't need to be passed on. And we talking about 200 and some dogs, a whole boatload of guns, all styles of guns, automatic guns, guns with switches on them, switches, federal. Oh man, I know somebody else with some dogs. Let me get up off this. You know, hey, you can say what you want about the Bay, but the Bay gonna give it to you. Slap you in your face with it, like my man Pro used to say. Slap him in the face with it. I don't got time for that. I got bronchitis. I don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to them brothers down in the chat, man. I don't see no sisters down there. Salute to them brothers down in the chat. Salute to my brother John Denby, my brother Paul J, my brother Bradford A. Like I always say, my brother City Boy Kennels. You know what I'm saying? My brother Mr. 216 Bulldogs. My brother Mad Motherfucking Doctor. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my brother Legion Fury 13. You know, salute to the brother Mario. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, dog. It is what it is. Out here. You want to fly right and fly straight? Or you want to be a part of the shenanigans? And listen here. All that shit that they got in this Fight Club operation, it's a whole bunch of y'all that ain't in that situation that's scared as a motherfucker right now. You know what I'm saying? Scared as a motherfucker. And you wonder why I say, oh man, you better watch how you're talking on these phones with these, all these, with the fake walk 'em off. Because he involved with the same kind of shit that's going on over here. The same shit that happened in Dallas, you got it going on in South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Same shit. You want to crack and joke on me, but you don't want to hear the real. You know? You don't want to hear the fucking real. When these folks say it's an open investigation, what you think open means? Still going, ongoing, steady going. Whichever one of them words you know how to comprehend with. Ongoing, steady going, still going. Open. And because I give you the news, and I give y'all the news like I'm giving y'all the news, you have some clown that get down in my comments and say, oh, you laughing and you acting like you enjoy it. And this, listen here, dog, I'm at motherfucking work. You know what I'm saying? I'm at work. Giving it to you how I gotta give it to you. You don't like it, so the fuck be it. Like I told you before, you don't want to make the news? Don't make the news, because I'm coming live from the doghouse. You know what I'm saying? Live from the doghouse. From the PBC, Pelican Bay's corner. You want to laugh at me because I'm going to take my pit bulls and do some scent work with them. I'm going to take my pit bulls and do the right shit with them. You ain't got to tell me 2 or 3 or 4 times. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to sit around and act like I want to build up. I tell you what, you want to build up money and save money together for a lawyer, for everybody? How much would that lawyer money go to this fight club operation? You know, how much of that lawyer money would it go to help brothers in the South Carolina dog fighting investigation that's going on ongoing since 2023? Ongoing. They just caught one dude. I gave y'all the news from a dude, I want to say Lake City or somewhere like that in South Carolina. He was on the run. He had the dog fighting situation going on. And plus he had murders and all kind of stuff that he was involved with. They just caught him, what, a couple weeks ago? This shit ongoing, man. And boy, look at here. Look at here. The dog thief, like I told y'all, them boys beat the brakes off the damn dog thief. Beat the brakes off that motherfucker. And he ain't the only one. It's a group of them. You know, it's a group of them. And from what I hear, they done split up to more than one group. It's a couple groups of them. They don't get along no more. So they split up. But the one done got the brakes beat off of them. And these dog brothers ain't bullshitting. They gonna stick together. We trying to catch all the motherfuckers. Beat the brakes out of all of them. And then you won't be picking up nobody's shit, stepping in nobody's damn yard that ain't your property. You know? Every damn time I get the news article say a dog stealer got his ass whipped, I'm promoting it, I'm advertising, and I'm talking about it. Beat the brakes off that son of a bitch. You know? And like I said, man, I still ain't got the answer why brothers want to sell that fentanyl, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand, dog. Some of y'all brothers don't even got cocaine, period. You got straight fentanyl out here selling. I don't understand it. So they need to do what they need to do. You get mad because I say that? Fuck it. You shouldn't be selling something that's out here killing these folk. Oh, I guess I'm trolling now too. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, you can't take the motherfucking truth. A lot of y'all can't. You know, a lot of y'all, you need a good old-fashioned ass whipping is what you need. You know what I'm saying? A good old-fashioned ass whipping. But hey, it just is what it is. Is what it is. All I can do is give it to you, fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. Enjoy my dogs with the brothers that's out here doing the right things with them. You know what I'm saying? Climbing walls. We climbing walls and pulling weights and running on treadmills. And we doing all that good shit. Showing up the South Bottom Dog Show. That's where you should have been going at. South Bottom Dog Show or the ADBA Dog Show that's right around the corner in a couple weeks. You should have been doing all that shit. But instead, you part of the fight club over there in Texas. It's your boy PB K9s live in effect. Giving it to them the way I always do. Some gonna like it, some ain't. None of my folk down in that chat give a damn, and I damn sure don't. Y'all stay safe, y'all stay legal, and we out.
You're always trying so hard to make me surrender. Why you always
proven fact that the American Pitbull Terrier is one of the most fascinating dogs worldwide. Maybe you've been thinking about bringing one into your family and need an in-depth look at the history, health, temperament, and lineage. This only means there's one book for you. The Pitbull Encyclopedia is your one-stop shop when it comes to your furry friend or companion. Knowledge is the key to running a successful program, so make sure your Pitbull is secured by having your very own copy of the Pitbull Encyclopedia. Why are you still hesitating about something you can do today?